This week, the Black Hills are filled with motorcycles and people taking in the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. But it's not the only event going on. South Dakota's Task Force One is also training in the area. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Sydney Thorson shows you the specialized training involving fire departments from all across the state.
Working together to achieve a common goal is one definition of the word team. South Dakota's Task Force One is the perfect example.
Every year during the rally, we bring members of the task force from Aberdeen, Watertown, and Sioux Falls out to Rapid to do two things. One, we train with Rapid City members so that everybody gets used to everybody else's skill sets and get comfortable working with each other. And then we're also here in the event of a bigger incident. We have more manpower on scene to help the Rapid City Department.
Since the 75th Sturgis Rally 4 years ago, Task Force One has gathered members to train in specialized skills, including swift water training.
It's not putting out the fires, it's not the wildland fires, that type of thing. It's more specialized than that. And so it takes a lot of hundreds of hours of training goes into our folks just on that specialized part, over and above their normal training as a firefighter.
Compared to other states, South Dakota is geographically very large. Members of the task force have to travel long distances to train together, but also to support each other in catastrophic events.
Most states, you'd have another town our size not too far away, and they'd be able to take on those specialties, and we don't have that luxury here. And so it does force our small department to have, we have people that are trained in hazmat and swift water, and and so it's just the nature of the beast, living here.
This requires coordination between the fire departments.
We moved the trainings around to the four, Aberdeen, Watertown, Sioux Falls, or Rapid City. And it's just, we have it here because it's during the rally. That way we have more folks to help us out in case something was to happen.
This year's heavy rain and flooding also shows the need for knowing how to perform swift water rescues. After 4 years, the team is getting to know each other's best skills.
Good. Oh yeah. I remember the first year we did this was during the 75th rally, and the guys were aware of each other, but they didn't train together as much. Now when they show up on the scene, it's like another crew from the same department coming in. They all are speaking the same lingo. You've seen in the briefing here, they're talking, so they all have the same tactics and strategies.
These men are preparing for the most dangerous situations, man-made or by nature. This means even during training, they have to trust each other with their lives.
We're going to treat the next 2 days as a true flood event.
And usually that's only something that you gather from people you work with on your own department. Now they're building those bonds across the state with each other, so they're comfortable having people show up from Rapid City and Watertown, and they know they can trust them, and vice versa. So it's reaps benefits across the board for us.
And we have a lot of great volunteer fire departments that surround Rapid City and in the whole Black Hills area. But again, because of the time commitment and money that it takes to train over and above the normal stuff they do, it just becomes impossible to put that kind of load on them.
Now, this team has formed a specialized task force in different parts of the state to answer each other's calls when needed.
Every city in the state benefits from this. If there's an event that's beyond their local capabilities, we're the guys that they can call.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Sydney Thorson.
Today was the last day the team was together for this training period. Over the course of this week, they trained in the Black Hills for swift water rescue and hazmat in the Sturgis area.